The only true wisdom is in knowing that you know nothing. You believe you understand the world, that your opinions are truth. But have you ever questioned the ground beneath your feet? The fool is not the one who lacks knowledge, but the one who refuses to seek it, trapped in the illusion of certainty. I cannot teach anybody anything, I can only make them think. And that is the difference between the wise and the ignorant. The wise question everything, the ignorant question nothing. The greatest chains are not those that bind the body, but those that imprison the mind. Free yourself. Doubt, question, seek, for it is only through doubt that true wisdom begins.
Talk sense to a fool, and he will believe you are foolish. Wisdom is not rejected because it is false, but because it is uncomfortable. The ignorant do not seek truth, they seek validation. They mock the wise, not for being wrong, but for daring to strip away illusion. Cleverness is not wisdom. A man may deceive, manipulate, even command the masses with words. But if he lacks understanding, his knowledge is nothing but a polished lie. The fool follows what is easy. The wise follow what is true. And yet wisdom is a lonely path, for most would rather be comforted by lies than challenged by truth. There is no greater sorrow on earth than the loss of wisdom. The true tragedy is not that people are deceived, but that they do not even wish to be free. Trust nothing. Not your eyes, not your mind, not the world around you. Whatever I have up till now accepted as most true, I have acquired either from the senses or through the senses. But from time to time I have found that they have deceived me. And what do you do with a liar? You silence it. Your senses tell you the world is solid, but what if it's nothing but shadows? Your mind tells you what is real, but what if it is only a dream? If even a single doubt exists, then nothing can be trusted. So I will strip everything away, sight, sound, memory, belief, until I am left with one thing, the only thing I cannot deny. I think, therefore I am. Everything else, illusion. The world belongs to those who dare to take it. Do you think greatness is given? That power is handed to the meek, the idle, the fearful? No. It is seized by those strong enough to claim it. The masses worship comfort. They bow to weakness. They call it virtue. But virtue is the mask of the powerless. The man who refuses to rise above them is not noble. He is afraid. Strength is its own justification. The lion does not ask for permission. The storm does not apologize. The will to power is the only law that matters. And those who shrink from it, who shudder at its weight, are fated to be ruled by those who do not. The herd will hate you for it. They will call you ruthless, arrogant, dangerous. Let them. Their hatred is the tribute paid to those who refuse to kneel. Power does not wait for permission. It is seized by those who dare to act, by those willing to stand above the weak and claim what is rightfully theirs. Do not be fooled by the illusion of loyalty, for men are driven by self-interest, not devotion. They will serve you only as long as it benefits them. Remove the rewards, and they will turn on you faster than a blade can cut. Those who rise to power must do so with ruthless precision. You cannot afford to hesitate, to be soft. A ruler must strike fear into the hearts of men, for fear binds them closer than any illusion of love ever could. And if you can command both, then you have mastered the game. The world does not care about your morals or your fears. It only respects power. The truly powerful do not wait for the world to give them their place. They carve it out themselves.
If you must break the law, do it to seize power. The weak follow rules. The strong rewrite them. I crossed the Rubicon with fire at my back and Rome at my feet. They called it treason. I called it inevitability. Was I to bow like a slave, beg for permission? They feared my ambition, but it was my ambition that gave them victory. My mind, my will, my hand. Rome was nothing without me, and yet the Senate trembled, whispering of tyranny. Fools! They do not fear tyranny. They fear the man strong enough to claim it. My name will outlive empires. My legacy will shape kings. They may spill my blood, but I will not fall. You cannot kill an idea that has already conquered the world.
The thing you fear most is inside you. Men run from their darkness, but it follows them like a shadow. You cannot escape what you are. The more you suppress it, the stronger it becomes. A man who denies his own darkness does not control it. He is ruled by it. Most men wear masks, pretending to be good, righteous, controlled. But beneath every mask is a beast, and the man who refuses to face it, he is the most dangerous of all, for he will ask without knowing why, destroy without understanding his own hand. The wise do not run from their demons. They turn and face them. They descend into the abyss and return, stronger, reborn. For it is only by knowing your darkness that you can wield it. Only by embracing the monster within can you truly become whole.
To build knowledge on weak foundations is to build a city on sand. It will crumble beneath its own weight. If I wish to establish anything firm and lasting, I must tear down everything I have believed and begin again from the very foundations. False knowledge is more dangerous than ignorance. The man who knows nothing is aware of his blindness. But the man who believes falsely is trapped, pained by illusion, certain of his own deception. I will accept nothing as true unless it is clear and distinct. I will break apart every belief, strip away every assumption, and construct truth like a fortress, stone by stone, unshakable. The world is chaos, but reason is the blade that cuts through it, and I will not be ruled by shadows.
We are all monsters. Some of us are just better at hiding it. Man speaks of virtue, yet craves power. He condemns evil, yet justifies his own sins. The greatest crimes are not committed by villains, but by those who believe themselves righteous. A man convinced of his own virtue will justify any cruelty, any betrayal. And so, he is far more dangerous than the one who knows what he is. Nothing is easier than to denounce the evildoer. Nothing is more difficult than to understand him. The line between good and evil does not run between nations or classes. It runs through every human heart. Do not trust the man who boasts of his goodness. Trust the one who knows his own darkness and masters it.
People judge more by what they see than by what is real. Because appearances are easy to understand, but the truth is known by only a few. And those few won't challenge the majority, because the majority holds the power. In the end, people judge a ruler by their success, not by the path they took to get there. If a leader stays in control and wins, people will justify their actions and call them honorable. Morality matters less than results. A ruler who tries too hard to be good will be destroyed by those who aren't. Strength and strategy will always be valued more than kindness in the game of power. Most people care only about what seems true, not what is true. And the world is mostly made up of those people. Niccolò Machiavelli. Power is not kindness. Power is not fairness. Power is the ability to shape the world to your will. The weak will cry for justice. The strong will create it. A ruler must be feared or forgotten. There is no in-between. The world owes you nothing. Take what is yours, or it will be taken from you. 𝓟𝓗𝓘𝓛𝓞𝓢𝓞𝓟𝓗𝓨. A prince must be like both the lion and the fox. The lion to frighten wolves, the fox to recognize traps. A ruler who relies only on strength will be undone by cunning enemies. A ruler who relies only on cunning will be undone by force. Deception is a weapon. Wield it wisely, and none shall ever know your true intentions. The world breaks those who are weak and rewards those who rise above it. Do not seek comfort, seek challenge. Do not wish for an easy life. Wish for the strength to endure a hard one. Suffering is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It forges those who embrace it and destroys those who run from it. If you want to be great, stop asking for peace. Instead, become the storm that shapes the world. You are not made to kneel before life's hardships. You are made to overcome them. Every great mind, every strong spirit has been born in fire. The greatest sin is to live and die unchanged, to let the world shape you instead of shaping the world. So rise, suffer, grow. And when they ask you if it was worth it, let your existence be the answer. Friedrich Nietzsche. Death is nothing, but to live defeated is to die every day. A man's destiny is not written by the gods. It is seized by his own hand. Courage, audacity, and relentless will. These are the weapons of victory. The world bows not to those who beg, but to those who take. Do not wait for fate. Do not wait for mercy. Weak men pray for opportunity. Strong men create it. Men do not follow titles. They follow strength. They do not serve rulers. They serve ambition. Give them a vision, and they will follow you through fire. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. There is no fate, only force, only will, and only conquest.